looks relatively easy. That mushroom one, same thing. Although there might be like diamonds or something. Or cows. Actually, there might be cows, which might make it worth it. Cows are awesome. And tasty. What else? Wrong thing. Oh no 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 no. What? That was weird. Okay. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm just kind of filling in holes so that I kind of a big flat space to build my house, my little dirt hut. Because whether or not the challenge says I need a house, I still need a house. Okay, I'm not gonna try to get that. Alright. I wonder if this will be a nice house at some point in time. I feel that it will not. Not fear, I feel. Because I don't really care if it's a nice house or not. As long as it's functional and protects me, but in the slightest, from creepers, I do not mind. And yes, I'm going to be building it decent. It's not going to be a 2-block high dirt hut. I mean, gosh, I'm not a caveman. Okay, maybe I am, but actually, I'm a Jawa. Yes, Star Wars. Don't blame me. Star Wars is a good film. No Trekkies, you do not get a say in this. It is a good film. Might not be better than Star Trek, but it's a good film. I don't care what you say. But I am not in love with you. Let's make a shovel. And just dig stuff out. This is fun. This is my dirt mining shaft. It's high tech. This dirt. I don't really want to prevent max spawn here and end up going to another island and having 10 million monsters. It's the monster mash. God. But anyway, let us dig. Let us dig. Dig. Also, I wanted to kind of talk about another topic, aside from Zisto's maps. If you guys watch Total Biscuit, you'll know what his view is on Let's Players, and most of the time I actually do take the best of my work and put it on YouTube. But there's the I just want to kind of harken back to the time before time, not the land before time, because it's a children's movie show. Actually, this is where I'm going. That looks about perfect. Anyway, I'm talking about a time that harkens back to Deceased Crab and Mick Gamma. Deceased Crab is still going. McGammer's kind of fallen into non-playingness. Also, McGammer, if you watch this, please don't fall into not McPlaying this. Please go back to playing your games. I love your games. But they were kind of, in my opinion, the best. They were the best of the best of the best because they pretended that they were in the game. They did not simply talk about the game. Deceased Crab would say, "Hello, and today I'm an angel." If you was like playing some old 16-bit game about an angel, and he would role play through the whole game, which, in my opinion, was the best. And that was what I was trying to do with my Wolfman series, but it died. It died. um, what the there's Mick Gammer. He when he would play Final Fantasy Tactics, he would choose everything as though he were there. I mean, maybe not consciously, but whatever he would say, it would maybe definitely consciously, but you know what I mean. Maybe he didn't actually think about it in that way, but when he talked as though he was the main character or the tactician in Fire Emblem, and they, in my opinion, are the best kinds of Let's Players because they do pretend to be something else, but they do it not in a silly way. They actually kind of take it seriously, and I just recommend all Let's Players do it that way. What? Okay, whatever. I think I've 4. Let's do 2 more. 2 or 3 more. I just like to say that I do enjoy many people's like videos. One of my favorite is Edit ZP, Zsto. Um, Zsto is obviously another one of my favorites. And what the heck? Why is it recording at 60 FPS? Alright, whatever. Zsto, Edit ZP, Myself Overwhelmed, obviously Total Biscuit. These people all kind of, they do it the right way. Total Biscuit doesn't Let's Play, so, who, who else who you can really think of that puts that much thought into it? I mean, SSOHPKC, I love him, but he's doesn't put a lot of work into his videos. He records it, renders it, uploads it. That's literally all he does. He doesn't put any editing unless it's kind of a big deal. There isn't really anything kind of big. Also, I just realized that I wasn't recording in 720p. So yeah, this will be the end of the first video once I get these fish. 2 more fish. But anyway, who else can you think of that puts that much work into what they do? I can think of a couple, but there's not that many. There are some very good Let's Players out there, and then there are some very bad ones. The good ones are the ones I just listed. There's like Deceased Crab, there's Mick Gammer, there's Zsto, Myself Overwhelmed, Edit ZP, a couple others. But PBAT, Slyfox, PBAT's better in my opinion, but let's not get into that. But PBAT, Slyfox, neither of them really do anything. I mean, Slyfox is kind of funny, but that's it. There's not really any. There isn't any content to what they produce. That's interesting. It is simply them talking, which is kind of what I do. But it Yogscast, they put thought into their work. I'm not saying that it's the good thought, but you know, it exists. Actually, one more. It exists. It's not like they're pretending to, like, not pretending. I can't think anymore. I can't think straight. Let's just babble on about fishing. Uh, Once upon a time, I went fishing, and it was delicious fish. Yeah, actually, I went fishing. I was in Mexico just last week, which is why the podcast 2 never got out, which is because someone screwed up on editing when I got back, which meant that just send I couldn't just send it out, and it took until yesterday for me to get the I just couldn't get anything out. There was no way to get any of it out because I didn't have any of the content except for some screwed up stuff that would have taken like a week itself to do. Um, but now I have the raw footage. I'll cut some stuff out, add some stuff in, and release it later as the missing podcast. Oh, come on. Okay, I give up. I give up. Okay, what? No, we have nothing in there. Just kind of old habits from back in the days of beta. In alpha, you would be able to break that and you wouldn't get your fish back. You'd just get a crafting tape, an oven, an oven. Yes, it's gonna be like this. It's not gonna be a complete roof due to lack of time. Also, wait, never mind. Okay. Welp. I suppose I will release this as is. Uh, so, yeah. Be right back.